Can somebody give me instructions? Where should I go now? I spent hours chatting with ChatGPT to clarify my purpose and how can I achieve it. Welcome back to Reclaiming Her Era, the most supportive female-led podcast that you can find about healing, about self-love, transformation, and going through all the experiences that many of us have been going through in our life and becoming stronger together and achieving the life we all deserve. I'm your host, Corey, and today we're going to talk about something really personal I've been going through past few years, and this is all about seeking acceptance and love of other people. Many of you might be already triggered by this because you also feel about yourself that you've been in a stage in your life that you have been a people pleaser. That's how these individuals are called, including myself last year. So we neglect our needs, our desires, just to fulfill the needs of other people. We do everything for them. We're there like puppies going behind their owners and basically following everything that we've been told, neglecting our own desires and needs. So this is a very vulnerable topic because I'm 25 and I feel like this year I actually found out and actually realized that all my life, all my 25 years, I've been chasing dreams of somebody else and actually saying no to my dreams because I was not believing in myself, because I felt they were stupid, because I felt I'm not going to be accepted by my family, by my friends, because it's something ridiculous. It's something that like small girls dreamed about, including myself. I was a child that really had big dreams, but as a child, you've been taught that no, you'd rather choose a profession that's more stable, something more reasonable, and forget your dreams, forget your creativity. And as you neglect your own dreams, even those that you had in childhood, and you grow up with thinking, no, I should not follow my dreams because they're stupid, I should do something more practical, as I've been taught, and you end up following the dreams of somebody else and forgetting your own desire, your own needs, everything that you actually, like you ended up going on a path that's not yours. It feels okay, it feels stale, until one day you just woke up and you realize, like, I wasted so much time just pleasing other people, but I'm still not there. Like, it's still not the life that I want. There's something missing. And when you come back to this actual thought, what is missing, you realize, like, you're not doing things for yourself. You're doing things for others. So, for me, this pattern was showing off in many aspects of my life. At work, with my family, with relationship with myself. As I said, like I was such a people pleaser that I was really afraid to even speak out and say my opinion because I thought it's not for me. And what I ended up doing is I was thinking that I'm working hard to achieve something. So I've always been the top of the class. I was kind of a small genius. I've been participating in all the national, international contests. When I went to university, I was being the top of my class and I had the highest marks and achieved the diploma with the first state in London. And I've been chasing the careers and like building my own business. And I'm thinking that I need to do all this in purpose to be successful. I need to get as much education as I can. I ended up learning 8 languages just to think that I need to be really smart for other person to accept me. So still, as I did everything, I gained my education. I learned a lot of languages. I learned how to play different instruments. I learned how to do so many freaking hobbies that I didn't even enjoy. I started running. I did marathons. I did everything just to think that I should be respected by others for the things that I do. But I never thought that I should be respected just because I am who I am. And it was in the way that I was not loving myself. So I was constantly thinking that I'm not enough for other people. So, as I said before, it was this pattern repeated with my friendships, with my family, with relationship with the guys and everything. Because as much as I would be doing something like I was chasing acceptance of others and I was thinking still that I'm not enough. Maybe I was thinking already because I've been told that I'm smart. So I felt comfortable with this, gaining more education, gaining more knowledge. But I was not feeling beautiful enough because I was never told I'm beautiful. And because of that, I was struggling with eating disorders. I ended up losing 11 kilograms for a guy just thinking that maybe he's not uh, putting much attention on me, or he's not noticing me because I'm too fat, because I'm not enough, because I'm not beautiful enough. So I've been putting makeup every day, even at 6 a.m. when I was going to morning meditation at the sunrise, or going to the gym. Like, I was really freaked out to leave my house without makeup because I was feeling I'm not enough. Now I barely put any makeup. Like, I can go out shopping. Like, before, even like I would go to the grocery store and I was still freaked out that I might meet somebody I know. I meet my friends, I meet somebody in common that I know in the grocery store. So this was the reason I was putting makeup, even just to go to buy bread or milk. And like, I was really obsessive in a way how I look like, that I should be accepted by other people, that other people should have good opinion on me, good thought about me, how they perceive me. But I never thought that doing this for others, I neglect myself, and all the acceptance that I ever need, it was acceptance of myself. So I did this exercise with my friend that, like, one of the days we had a call with my friend, and I was really down. I was crying because I was like, she was asking like, why do you feel this way? Why you're putting yourself so down? Like, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Because one of the days I woke up and I realized, as I said before, I was chasing people's dreams, and I felt comfortable because I knew what people tell me, I do. But whenever I said, okay, stop, no, you have to now go and work on your own dreams, build your own life. And I was so confused because I did not know what I actually want. What do I want? Like, can somebody give me instructions? Where should I go now? Because when I was working for other people, where I was like pleasing other people would tell me, oh, can you please do this for me? Yeah, but I would love if you do this to me. And it was clear, like, it was easy to follow other people's orders. And when you actually stop doing this and you think of whatever I want to do myself in my life, where do I go now? And I got so lost. I was like, I have no idea what I want, and I have no idea where I go and how I do this. I spent hours chatting with ChatGPT to clarify what is the thing I have to do, what is my steps, like what do I have to do day by day to clarify my purpose and how can I achieve it. And I was so lost, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to, like, where to go. So I had a call with my friend, and she told me, why don't you list 10 things you're really happy about in your life? And I was like, I don't know, like, I'm not happy. I was like, are you sure? Like, think about like simple things. Because imagine yourself a year ago, imagine yourself 5 years ago, imagine yourself as a kid. What your little self would tell to you is like seeing that you already have this life. And I started to think, yeah, like, as a child, I had nothing. I had no money. We were very poor. Like, my family had no money. We were very poor. And now I'm living in Spain. I see the sea from my window. I go out, I'm at the beach. Like, I have the life of my life. And I was like, yeah, I have a lot of things that I already achieved that I'm so grateful for. And I would not imagine myself having this year, like 10 years back. And I'm healthy. I have friends. I have the opportunity to work remotely from anywhere in the world. I traveled 40 countries. I've seen the world. I did a lot. I'm signed with a modeling agency and I was just like, yeah, I have a lot of things I should be happy of. But like, why am I happy? And then my friend said, like, okay, after you have your 10 things that you're happy about, list 10 things that you're missing. So as we were talking about her, that like, I'm missing relationship, and I said, I won't be still happy if I would be in a relationship because I know I would mess it up because I'm not emotionally stable. And she said, no, but you're too critical about yourself. I was like, but no, like, I'm really anxious avoiding attachment and still working on it. But I'm avoid other people to get closer to me because I feel at some point, because of the pattern I had in my family and before, I'm gonna get hurt, or if I get into a relationship, I'm gonna be so anxious that I'm gonna give all my attention and please this other person so much, even if they don't need that much attention. I'm just gonna be right there, doing everything they want, neglecting all my own things and my own desires just to please them, just to make sure they still stay with me. So I'm really anxious. I have this anxious attachment, which I'm still working on. We had a long discussion about this. It's like, yeah, you're missing this, but like, it's not okay even if you go in a relationship, you might find somebody who would support you and help you go through this. I was like, yeah, no, maybe, but to at least I should be open for that. I'm not, because I still believe there's a lot of healing have to be done within myself in order to not to go to the relationship and lose myself. That's what a lot of people do. Like, you can have a relationship with your friends, you can have a relationship with your parents, but if you go in a relationship with your partner as a people pleaser, you'll lose yourself completely because you don't not acknowledge your own needs and desires. And if their other person is toxic and is gonna be using you, and the way, if he sees it, the way you treat him is just you give away all your attention, everything you have to him, if it's a toxic person, you could end up a really bad relationship. That other person is going to be using up you because he sees you give him everything he wants, everything you able to give, without putting boundaries, without putting healthy boundaries to say no. And I've been working with this also with my family because my family have been replacing a lot of things that like I was not able to do as an only child in my family. I felt a lot of responsibility on myself that I have to carry about the whole family without thinking much about how to build my own future. I always feel I have some kind of like baggage of past experiences with my parents that I cannot fulfill whatever they ask me. And because of this, I'm not able to focus on my own needs, my own future. So I've been always looking back at whatever my family is, and without seeing myself having my own family in the future, because like it's already too much of a responsibility to carry responsibilities of your own family as a parentified daughter, and to also build your future family with somebody else and have responsibility for that. So for me, it was really difficult to actually set boundaries first with my family, that I didn't realize I need to set boundaries with my family. And this is what I've been working with my psychologist last year a lot, because like it's difficult, when you have to say no to your parents. It's like thinking that you're selfish for taking care of yourself. But as much as you think of yourself first, you fulfill yourself with love you need in order to give love back to other people. Because they say, like, you cannot pour out of empty cup. So first you have to fill your own cup with love that you need in order to give to others. So be open to also receiving from others, whether you desire to give. And it always has to be mutual in any kind of relationship with your friends, with your family, partner, that you have to receive as much as you give. If it's not equal, if you give too much and you don't receive, maybe the other person doesn't need as much as you give. So you have to be balanced. So you have to think how much more you can give and how much you're receiving from other person. So in this way, you have to balance. So if there's anything you can take out of today's podcast about seeking acceptance of others and being a people pleaser, is that first, please take care about yourself, set your boundaries, and taking care about yourself is not selfish. Because as I said, you have to give yourself love first in order to give it to others. So take care of yourself first, set your boundaries, and think what actually you need in your life. It should not be set by society or by your family or by your friends for you to seek the orders of others, to chase their dreams. You also have your own dreams that you have to believe in. And whatever others gonna say, if they're gonna be supportive about your dreams, be grateful for that and accept that support. But if other people is gonna be judging you for your dreams, that's a boundary you have to set with it. That's not the people you want in your life. So you have to filter whatever other people tell you and whatever you feel yourself. So I hope this podcast, this episode, inspired you to set healthy boundaries and work on your own dreams and set priorities on yourself first before doing things for others. And I really believe that you out there can do anything you desire if you give enough love and belief in yourself. So thank you for staying here and listening to this podcast. And if you love it, I'd appreciate you to give it some support and social media and also follow it on streaming platforms so we can inspire each other more. And if you have any questions, just or requests for another topic on the podcast, feel free to DM me on social media so we can definitely raise the topics you're thinking of. So be loving to yourself, believe in yourself. Go and chase your dreams, go and do things for yourself, respect yourself, love yourself. And it was a pleasure to be with you. So I'll speak to you soon. Ciao, Corey.